Thanks, everyone who's here. Thought it was a great night to be an Anteater with the way that we pulled away in the second half. Proud of my team, especially these two guys who are up here with me and a couple of our other veterans and some of our newcomers. We had great performances in the second half that I'm grateful for from this team, who has a belief and character and connectedness that I really admire. And credit also to Northern Colorado. You see why they are champions of the Big Sky in a regular season. I thought they controlled the game through the first half. And I'm impressed with the level they were competing at. I thought they wore down on the road, which often happens in the NIT and has been our experience in the past when we've had to play on the road. So I'm grateful that these guys, our team, earned the opportunity to play here in Irvine in front of our crowd, which made a difference tonight.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Devin Tillis. Good win tonight. Coach, tonight Devin had 24 points. He recorded his 1,000th career point, so congrats on that. At one point, you could be heard yelling to Miles, use Devin at about the 3-minute mark before Dev found Bent for a layup. Can you talk about Devin's impact on the game and his impact on your program in these, I believe, 5 years he's been here?
It's been 5 or 4? Four, yeah. It's hard to talk about that impact. And if I try to talk about it much, I'll get choked up. Because he's been in the program for 4 years, but I've known him for about 7. And we recruited him out of high school, and he ended up having a better situation than what I was smart enough to offer him. But he came back to us. And since he's been back, he's just made impact throughout the program. That's not about tonight, but he's the type of basketball brain and individual with character that teams like ours, programs like ours, have been identified with and for. Tonight he was terrific. He kept us afloat in the first half. He made big shots when our team was trying to figure out how badly we wanted to fight. He fought. And I teased him at halftime. He didn't fight great on the boards in the first half, but he made all the offensive plays that we needed and then just elevated his game in the second half. And there were no answers for the level of play he had, both with his scoring, his ability to read their defensive attempts to get the ball out of his hands, and the easy baskets that he created for others. And so I've said often that Devin is one of the more underrated guys that we've had, but tonight nobody could underrate that performance.
Was it a challenge to get up for this game after the disappointment of last weekend? Especially playing a team that was really glad to be here as well.
Yeah, there's no denying that the magnitude of the game we lost on Saturday is hard to process and accept and get beyond. It's hard for me at 54. It's really hard for these guys who don't get but so many cracks at it. I've had a lot of cracks at it. And when it's as intensely personal and you feel so passionately about it, to be disappointed is hard to describe to someone who hasn't experienced it. But the character that we have as a group, as individuals and as a group, I think showed up in the second half with the performances we got, the unselfishness we showed, the defensive level that we played with to beat a really good Colorado team. We needed to play a very good second half to have a chance to win that game. And we pulled away from them at the end because these guys have been in that position many times this year. They trust one another. They play well together. They compete. They defend. They rebound. We did that down the stretch to come away with a win that's important for our program. It's an opportunity for us to play again here. There's no denying that playing at home in the NIT is an advantage. It doesn't feel like an advantage to be favored. It's more of an advantage. I've been in the NIT and been with a team that won it, and I know how hard it is to play a home game first as the favorite. But hopefully now our competitive spirit can gain some rejuvenation and momentum. We had great competitive spirit tonight. I expect that will be what happens. And I think every team we play from here on in will also have that same rejuvenation. So we got our work cut out for us.
Ben, same question. Was it a little difficult regathering yourself and getting up for this game? Was that kind of what happened with the slow start in the first half?
I mean, yeah, I can only back what Coach said. It was hard for me to get over there in the beginning, but my coach talked to me, my teammates helped me. I mean, I was excited for this game from the beginning. That was not the issue. It was hard getting over the last game. This game was exciting. Easy to get excited for because we get to play at home, we get to continue our season. I'm not done playing here, so that was not the hard part. It was harder getting over the last game.